guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be fitting this wig, really bright. If I'm gonna go blonde, I don't want to get a really long blonde wig and then end up not liking it. So see how it looks, and then if I like it, I'll go one step further to get in something maybe a bit longer or a bit more blonde, with a bit more blonde in it. So this is as far as I would go at the minute. It's got brown roots, which I think will be really easy to blend with my skin tone, just because I don't know if I'll be able to blend a wig with blonde roots into my skin tone. I think I'd find that really hard. I've tried in the past and it just didn't look right. So this is the wig we're going to be fitting today, and I've just finished plucking it, and we're going to go right ahead and fit it with Ghost Bond. So yeah, let's go. Anyways, before I start, has anyone taken biotin? So I've been taking one of these a day. I got it from Amazon. It was like £8, but I think it's giving me spots. Like, someone did say it might give you spots, so make sure you drink loads of water. I don't know. Comment below if you've taken biotin before and what your thoughts were. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep taking it, but I have noticed that my armpit hair is growing a lot more. So I guess it's working. Old patch here, as you can see back there, but like the hair in front of it has started growing a lot more. Like, can you see the fluff? Look, I've never had that before. So I don't know if it's working. I guess it is. I've been taking it for about 2 months now, and yeah, I've just got a lot more fluff, but I also have a lot more spots. So if you've taken biotin before, please let me know what your personal experience is with it. I think I've given myself ingrown hairs, so let me not 100% blame the biotin. I'm always tweezing out the hairs on my cheeks, so that might be a reason too. Anyway, back to the video. I've taken the brown cap off because it was literally giving me a headache, so I don't think I'm going to fit the wig on top of it to be glued. And I'm just going to lay my edges with that. And I'm just using the Got to Be Glued spray to set that in place. You might be wondering why I changed my name. I just thought it would be so much better to be able to do hair and makeup on this channel rather than just hair. I'm not going to add an elastic band to this because I don't intend to keep it on. I'm probably just going to take it off once it's glued on, just because I can't go to sleep with a wig on. I find it really difficult. Wow, I look mad. Okay, I have tinted the lace to make it look a bit darker, so hopefully it blends with my skin. But you shouldn't have any lace obstructing your ear on either side, and then it just means that the lace around your ear will sit perfectly. It will be flat there. Yeah, that's it really. I always start with the middle. Don't know why, but I just do. But I'm going to be doing the whole surface anyway, so it doesn't matter where you start, as long as you're doing 3 layers and you're just making sure all the layers are even as you go. Don't use too much, because if you use too much it won't dry properly. Don't just do like a thin band of glue. Actually make sure that there's maybe 2 centimeters actually of glue. So once that's dry, I'm just going to pull the lace down on top of the glue, making sure the lace is covering the full perimeter of the glue. I'm just gonna slit it into 3. If you think this is a bit too difficult for you, or you think it's dangerous, or you're gonna cut yourself, then use some sharp scissors to do this. Not like you can't cut yourself with sharp scissors. Put the razor in and then cut like that. Maybe I should have put foundation on this as well as tinting it, because it's still looking like it's too light for my skin, to be honest with you. But I've tinted it. Why is it still like this? What is that? Oh, look at that. It's white. I like adding foundation underneath. Let me see what it looks like if I put liquid foundation on it. I'm gonna add more until I'm happy. Wow, oh my gosh. It's like the perfect match. Oh my gosh, blondes totally have more fun, girl. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't happy with how underplucked it was, so I just plucked it a bit more, and now I'm going in with my Eco Styler gel, and I'm just going to do some baby hairs the way I like them, and then I'm going to blow dry those baby hairs into place. And once that's done, I'm going to add a silk band just to set the baby hairs in place. Might blow dry that for 15 minutes, but I don't have time, so I'm just going to do my makeup while it's setting. So for my eyebrows, I'm just gonna go set them with this Deep Dark Revolution loose powder. Huda Beauty pencil, it's color number 2. And I'm just gonna line my brows. A pomade in Granite, just because I don't have eyebrows, so when I do them, I'm over the top. And then I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Instant Age Eraser Multi-Purpose Concealer, and I'm using tan and deep bronze, so get a nice highlighted effect, but I don't want to get halo brows, so I'm not going to use tan all over. And I'm just setting that with my Real Techniques 402 brush. Just going to do the same on the other side. I know that I need to use an actual eyeshadow primer to prime my eyeshadow, but I can't find it, so I'm just going to be using this concealer. And I'm just setting that with my 402 brush again, so that there's no harsh lines. I'm just gonna go in with my eyeshadow. I'm using the Violet Voss Pro eyeshadow hashtag palette, and for my transition shade, so I'm gonna use that color there and just put it all over my lid space. And then I'm just gonna go in with Sauce to blend that out. And then I'm just going to go in with this Fiery Matte palette from Beauty Bay, and I'm going to use Brown Sauce, that colour there, in my crease. Sauce again to blend that out. And I'm going to be mixing it with Goat as well. And this brush is from the Pound Shop, it's got no name on it. It's just a blending brush, an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to be using my Pound Shop concealer brush to cut my crease. So I'm just going to be doing a half cut crease. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. And I'm going to do the same to the other side. And I'm just going to blend it out with my finger again. Going to be using Lit from the Violet Voss palette, Morphe M224 brush, and I'm just going to slightly wet it. And I'm just tapping that product on with the brush. A lot of people like to use their finger for this as well, so if you want to use your finger, you can do. And I'm only doing it where I applied the concealer. Going back in with the colours that I used in my crease to the corner. I use Cherry Cola from that Fiery Matte palette to blend the two colours together. I'm just going to add No Filter in the inner corner. And then I'm just going to go in with my eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I'm using is the Sephora High Precision eyeliner. And I'm gonna try and do this on camera, even though it's my first time ever doing makeup on camera. And this is so hard. It's so hard. Shout out to all you guys that do makeup on camera. I'm not breathing right now. I find eyeliner really hard to do, and I've watched so many videos and little tricks on how to do it, and they really haven't helped. So I just kind of go with the flow and just hope for the best, and I hope that both eyes match each other. Most times they don't, but you know, just have to keep going. So this is how it turned out, and I literally don't breathe when I'm doing it. Like, I try and hold my breath. I heard that helps, so try it. Okay, so I've done my eyes, and I'm gonna remove this because it's annoying me, and I think it's set now. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna do the rest of my makeup. I'm moisturizing my face using the Superdrug Naturally Radiant Brightening Day Cream, and it's SPF 15, which is good for your skin. Protect yourself from the sun rays. Wow, nice. And then after moisturizing, I go in with some setting powder. So I'm using the same setting powder from Makeup Revolution in Deep Dark. It's just loose powder. It's a bit too much. And this is the Real Techniques buffing brush and the Real Techniques powder brush. And I'm just pressing the setting powder into my skin after the moisturizer. The Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser primer, and then I'm just gonna go in with my foundation. I found it to be the best method for my foundation to stay on, my makeup really to stay on all day. And just blending that primer in. Foundation, I'm gonna go in with my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation / concealer. Well, it's foundation and concealer, and it's number 28 in Clove. I'm also going to go in with my darker foundation, which is the Total Control by NYX, and it's in the colour Chestnut. Make sure you spray it with setting spray before blending it, actually, because it just makes it so much easier to blend. And the setting spray I'm using is the Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray, and then I'm just gonna blend that in together. Blend, 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 blend. And then for concealer, I'm going in with my Maybelline Multi-Use Concealer with the lighter color, which is Tan. So I'm just gonna apply the concealer with my concealer brush to my under eyes, bridge of my nose, upper lip, chin, forehead, and to my cheekbones. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blend that together with my setting brush. Sometimes I use a beauty blender, sometimes I use this brush, just depends how I feel. Sometimes I'll use my foundation brush as well, so you can use whichever, as long as you make sure you blend it properly. I think I rushed this process a bit too much. I should have blended it a little bit more. And then what I'm gonna do is blend my nose with my finger and then go in to set it. To contour, I'm using my Fenty Matchsticks in Caviar. I'm just going to use my Real Techniques Expert Concealer brush, number 210, to do my nose. So I'm just blending that. Just taking that all the way to my eyebrow. I'm just going to set my under eyes and all the highlighted areas. I'm not going to bake, I'm just going to apply enough powder to set. For contour, I'm using the Sleek Face Contour Kit in Dark. smaller contour brush to do my nose. And I'm taking that all the way up to my eyebrow. I'm just gonna go in with my Sahara Blush Volume 1 palette, and I'm just gonna use the color Abby and mix a little bit of Abby and Nail together just to further bring out that contour. For blush, I'm gonna use Toby and Zane in this palette and just mix both of them together. I'm gonna go back in with the Violet Voss palette and use the color Savage in there to go under my eyes. And I'm also gonna mix that with the color that I used in my crease, which is Goat. And then I'm gonna go in with the Power Pencil from BH Cosmetics in the color Beige. I'm just going to use the best mascara ever, the Pat McGrath one, and it's the Fetish Eyes mascara. Forgot to cover my eyes, so we're here now. Why do people cover their eyes when they spray setting spray? I don't know why they do it. I just do it because I've seen it done. I'm literally wetting my face with this. Whew. Some people use a beauty blender and just dab that on there. I do that sometimes, but today I want to use my fan. That blush palette again, and I'm going to use the highlighter in there. I'm going to use both of them. And I'm using the Morphe M451 brush for highlight. I've got spots on this side of my face. I'm basically highlighting my spots. Look at that. And I'm going to highlight my nose with the lighter colour, which is Zara. Is that the lighter colour? You know what? They both look the same to me. No, Zara's the lighter colour. Just going to do this bit. And the tip of my nose. For my lips, I'm using MAC's Night Moth Lip Pencil. And I'm going to go in with the NYX Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. We are done. Now we're going to do the rest of our hair and we'll be finished. Yay! As a side part, because I love a good side part. And if the hair's doing this, what you need is mousse. And the mousse I'm using is the Olive Oil ORS Wrap Set Mousse with coconut oil. And I'm just going to apply that onto the parting and then work it into the hair. And you can see it gets flatter. And I'm just going to blow dry it in place and then I'm going to straighten the hair in place. I mean, you can straighten it if you want, but it's going to make that sound and I don't think that's good for hair. So I always blow dry it first after applying the mousse. Okay, and I'm just going to run the straighteners through it and then I'll show you the finished look. The GHD. Yeah, the GHDs, the fat ones. I don't want to straighten it too much. Oh my gosh, I burnt my other ear. What the hell? I don't want to straighten it too much because I want it to have a bit of volume and like bounce. I don't want it to just be flat and bleh. More mousse just to tame the flyaways. There's not that many, but there's a few. And I don't really need to add foundation onto the lace. It actually matches my skin pretty well, if you can see. So I'm not going to bother with that. And yeah, that's it. Finished product. Oh, that was so difficult. I don't know how people do makeup on a camera because it was very hard. Very difficult. Very difficult. Very, very difficult for me. Yeah, I hope you like the hair. What do you think of the colour? Not sure I'll go outside with this, but can't go outside anyway because we're in quarantine. So yeah, lockdown. Where do you think you're going? Looking like that? Stay in the house. If you have any questions or tips or anything that you want to say, especially about the biotin, please help me. Please like, comment and subscribe, and if you have anything to say or any feedback, please put it in the comment box below. I'll put all the information in the description box below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.